raise the bar defensively.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the sixth inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the sixth. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Here's a high pop-up. Big Daddy is right there, and there's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Still no score. To the plate now, Miguel Andujar.
Third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings up JT Realmuto. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Phillies lead it 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Octavio, Big Daddy.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-1 home.
The count 2-1. Oh, that's in.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
At the plate, Carson Kelly, his lifetime line against Velasquez. He's just 1 for 6. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes for second. A bouncer to the left side. Andujar brings it in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
That's some real aggressive base running right there. Was going on the pitch and on the ground ball, goes from first all the way around the third and makes it safely. And you don't see that very often.
Now batting, Christian Robinson.
The right fielder, number 14. Christian.
Big Daddy takes his lead at third with 1 away.
Let it fly right here.
In the air to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And they are on the board with the sac fly, as this is now a 2-1 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping up to the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy.
Octavio, Big Daddy.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second.
Down.
Two down. Stepping in, Octavio, Big Daddy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Octavio.
Out in front of it, strike one. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Dominguez is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of... Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
And now the runner's trying for third, and a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show.
Batting third.
Here comes the first pitch.
Octavio.
Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
Very high, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gate.
So striding in, Davy Grillon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Grillon.
And a ground ball to third. Scooped. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Striding in once again, Octavio, Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fast. fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch. Get your pitch, huh?
And it's fouled away. Martin on third. Mercado at second. Crawford on at first with 2 down. Line towards center field.
Come on, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Isbell is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by. Up next for Arizona, Octavio, Big Daddy.
Octavio.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled away. And it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Octavio, Big Daddy, will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes a stroll out to the mound, and with a pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. To third. Andujar's got it. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Octavio, Big Daddy.
Octavio, Big Daddy.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Baker comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
Looking good. No one better up there. Huh? You go. Right guy, right
the 2-1.
place. Easy here, babe.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll tack on an insurance strike with the sac fly as they lead now 5-3. But the throw is well up the line.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-3, the final score today. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Luke Weaver will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Good job.
Boy, D-Row, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
He loses him on ball 4. Standing in, Trey Mancini. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base. Set to go now, Carson Kelly. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. The bouncer to the left side. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
The left fielder.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, nice hit.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Into the box, Octavio, Big Daddy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Like you can up there, huh?
Mercado, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Yeah, like you can.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I got the count.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Come on now, one time right here.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers on the move. He tracks it down, and in steps Manny Machado. His batter-pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 run. Slow little roller to third. Fielded clean. And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Octavio, Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Off the plate, ball one.
Ball and a strike. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing.
Have a rip like you can.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
That's the ball.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hits this one hard the other way. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So stepping in, Rhys Hoskins.
17, Rhys Hoskins.
The 2-2. Two men are on with 2 men out.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
Right on. You're scoring,
and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
Mancini.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Oh, look at Machado. The throw. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. Digging in and looking for more. Octavio, Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Big Daddy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Line toward the gap in left center.
Find it.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. The relay throw through to third, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Padres 1.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trey Wingener is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Luis Campusano is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Shane Carl has been summoned from the bullpen.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
0-1 count and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Grisham at the track, the wall, up onto the balcony and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the 1st. Number 21 for him on the season, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Striding into the box, Octavio, Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Skied into straightaway right. Mesa is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. One left for the... Digging in, Octavio, Big Daddy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And he fouls this one off. Mercado on second. Matz is over at first with one away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Mesa is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runner. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Octavio, Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Victor Mesa.
Victor Mesa.
Hard ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 10, Tucapita.
Grounded to third. Scooped up. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Arizona took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Vince Velasquez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Hey, drive that pitch. Oh, here we go.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So striding forward now, Octavio, Big Daddy, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Big Daddy.
He's set. Here it comes. Wolf, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. No run. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Octavio, Big Daddy.
The third baseman, Octavio.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Line drive, base hit.
Find the ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.P. Crawford.
Right here, let's go, kid.
Shortstop, J.P.
A pause and the 0-2. And there he goes towards second. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. The throw will go to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. So a runner at first with 2 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. The 0-1 pitch. On for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They trail 6. At the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Your pitch right here.
One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, take a rip like you can.
The 1-2. 6 runs, 13 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. And while we have a moment here. Now to the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And did he hold up in time?
Up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stepping into the box, Octavio, Big Daddy. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The third baseman, number 1.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Road?
Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in there. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Coming to the plate now, J.P. Crawford, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the runner's breaking for third. A swing and a ground ball to third. Tag on him, and he's out at third. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches. So coming to the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Big Daddy.
Pitch on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw goes to third, and a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Standing in, Octavio, Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Octavio.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 22 on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Octavio, Big Daddy. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Frazier over at second. Big Daddy at first, 1 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, number 17.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar.
The batter, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Bowler left side. And there's out number 2. Striding in to start the 9th, Octavio, Big Daddy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch. And, oh, we can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Settling in now, J.P. Crawford, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Hey, keep it going right here.
Runner goes for third. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And they'll go ahead and tack another to their lead as it's now a 6-4 ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Stepping up now, Octavio, Big Daddy, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Arizona, the third baseman, Big Daddy.
First pitch on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The third baseman, number 1, Octavio, Big Daddy.
Stepping in now, Octavio, Big Daddy, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
The 1-2. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men. Ready for another chance. Octavio, Big Daddy, he'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. Coming to the plate now, J.P. Crawford. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Runners on his way to third. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Isbell is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Throw back to second, and that. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Davy Grillon.
The first baseman, Davy Grillon.
Down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Ready once again, Octavio, Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Octavio, Big Daddy.
Ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
That's a ball.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Suarez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
No, that's
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
He's running. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Andujar has got it, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, looking back, go
Striding in, Javier Baez. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. To third. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Octavio, Big Daddy. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Romero, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy drafted.
Stepping in, Octavio, Big Daddy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
In now, Octavio, Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hey, drive them in. We need you right here.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Come on, big dog. We need you.
The 3-2 one more time. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch. Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Arizona. Number 1, Octavio, Big Daddy.
Ball 1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 22 home runs and 55 driven in. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Let's fly. Let's go right here. Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
And that misses. 2-1. Amaya leads off first with one away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peters is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Levi Kelly gets the call from the pen to take it.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Digging in, Octavio, Big Daddy. He will lead this one off today.
Off for Arizona.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off.
First pitch, 110.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play, as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out.
Stay hot, baby.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
The 0-2 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Big Daddy on third with two out.
The right fielder, number 21, Trey Mancini.
Struck him out. One left for the Diamondbacks, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now in the box, Henry Ramos. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
Here now the 2-2.
Ramos.
Third, right to him. And there's one down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Octavio, Big Daddy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, Dero. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
See it, drive it. Let's go, big dog. Come on, big guy.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Sanchez finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Octavio, Big Daddy, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, and this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate two. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2-RBI base hit.
Number 3, shortstop.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he runs out of gas between bases. They digging in to try it again. Kike Hernandez.
Shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
Ready with the 1-2. Down baseline. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dustin May, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Dodgers lead it 5-3.
Let it rip right here.
Into the box now, Octavio, Big Daddy, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
In the dirt here, runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3. J.P. Crawford would be next. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And they take a 7-5 lead.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
Digging in, Octavio, Big Daddy, is 2 for 3 thus far.
Big Daddy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Hey, let her rip. One time.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 23 for him thus far, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Octavio, Big Daddy, he'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, let's go now one time.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
J.P. Crawford will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Here it comes on 1-1. Pitch inside, the throw not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondback shortstop. Rhys Hoskins is on deck.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
13-7 is how this one ends. Arizona scored a lucky 13 in this one. Alex Young earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store. Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Division rivals do battle next. At the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
And not surprisingly, he's also near the top of the league in slugging percentage, which means not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of extra base hits in this guy's arsenal.
Come on, sit on something right here. Let it fly.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope. Outside.
Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there as a team, D-Row, they're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Hey, need you right here. Need you.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam,
See it, drive it
sandwich.
like you can. Here we go.
Mercado leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after.
Speed up and driving, huh?
So now to the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy.
Octavio.
They still go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Right here, huh?
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in once again, Octavio, Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
He's going.
1-1 home. A pitch out. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Pickoff move to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Ready now, Octavio, Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Pitch on the way.
3 balls, no strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And it's fouled away. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far, and he'll dive back in. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
So digging in now, Trey Mancini in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He's right there. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Next for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Third, this could be 2. To Frazier at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. 4-2 the final score today. The Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never
the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Now at the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
The 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Octavio, Big Daddy.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Now batting, Octavio, Big Daddy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In there, 0-1.
Hey,
0-1 count, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Come on, big guy. See you drive it like you can. Let's go.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Mercado, the runner at third. Frazier on at second with 2 down. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Hey, wait for your pitch, left down,
Ground ball left side.
Come on, you're down. You're down.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Digging in now for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Julio Rodriguez.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Big Daddy.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
The batter, number 3.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Way to square it up.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
At the plate, Noelvi Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Noelvi Marte.
Ground down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs.
The
4-out save.
for the
Job
ballgame.
well done.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Seattle Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's stepping in, Nick Dunn. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Hit on the ground to third. Reined it. And that's the second out. Standing in, Octavio, Big Daddy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Octavio, Big Daddy.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
And the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
The 2-1 home. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Lewis is there, and he has it for the first out. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination. Octavio, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
The 1-0 home. There's a changeup offered at and missed.
1-1.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
All right, come on now. One time. Let her fly.
Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dunn will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Striding in once again, Octavio, Big Daddy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Look for a strike.
Here comes the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And the runner's breaking for third. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's 4-2. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Next for Seattle, Dylan Moore.
Third base.
The 1-2.
Dylan Moore.
On the third. throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. So striding in, Octavio, Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Big Daddy.
Hey, let's go, kids.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey.
2 balls, no strike.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Find me a barrel right here.
Now here's the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
All right, one time right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Line hard to the left side, but foul.
Hey, get a good one.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go
Running hard. He's digging for second. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And as you can see, he's currently second best on the Diamondbacks in that department. Ready for another shot now. J.P. Crawford singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
Down.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Mancini.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Lewis. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Arizona, and it remains 5-2. So a big moment here, and standing in, Octavio, Big Daddy, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Let's go, man.
Touch up. Find me right here. Here you go.
He's set. Here it comes. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Up next for Arizona, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P.
Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
And again a throw. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And yet another throw over. A dive, but he's back. 5 runs, 12 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Watch up. Drive him in right here. Come on, let's go.
Runners on the move for second. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. Into the box, Nick Dunn, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. The 0-1 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. There's one. On to first, a double play. Seven to 5, how today's comes to an end. The Seattle Mariners wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Ian Jabot earns his third win of the year. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the... So stepping in, Octavio, Big Daddy. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category.
You know, D, we're worried that the summer right now, this guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Come on now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Popped him up. Wilson is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So in now for San Francisco, Tyler Ramirez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Getting the results he or his club for. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Octavio, Big Daddy, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Big Daddy.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Come on, big guy.
Here comes the first pitch. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Octavio, Big Daddy.
Octavio.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
And that misses for ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped up. Dubon calls for it. And the inning is over. So striding forward now, Octavio, Big Daddy.
Octavio, Big Daddy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Three and one.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
There's ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. J.P. Crawford. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is. So a very good. Striding into the box, Octavio, Big Daddy. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, good eye.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
Back up the middle.
On,
and that's through into center field. Base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second. And he's safe.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Runner back safely. 8 runs on 13 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Once more, a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the season.
Afternoon baseball here. Digging in, Octavio, Big Daddy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Big Daddy.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Octavio, Big Daddy, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch.
Nope, outside.
Frazier stands at second with two gone. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1 hit hard to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Hit softly on the ground to third.
On the bag.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Only one in the inning for Arizona. 3 innings complete. Giants all set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jalen Miller.
One of the keys to securing a win, keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Hey, see it and rip it up there. See it and rip it.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Good luck, huh? Come on, big guy.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
That's popped up out towards short right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
JP.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then next to bat for the Giants, Will Wilson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Wilson.
The 2-2. And a ground ball to third. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. On ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Joey Bart. 0-2, here it comes. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the power speed combination. Octavio, Big Daddy, 1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And they will tag him out between first and second. Digging in and looking for more, Octavio, Big Daddy. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound.
Hard 90,
Throw
hard
to
90,
first
hard
here
90.
is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. A 1-run game, 6-5. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona. Now to the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Danny D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, outside.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Octavio, Big Daddy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Oh, work it ahead. Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Slater, the runner at second with 1 away. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jalen Miller. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Jalen.
This one's down to third, right to him. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Into the box now, Octavio, Big Daddy, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, 1 time, right now. Here we go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop Adalberto Mondesi. Hit on the ground to third. 5. He gathers the throw. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the... Standing in, Octavio, Big Daddy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this
Hey,
AB.
let her rip, let her rip.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff
Hey,
man.
fly up there, huh?
Nope, that's
Breaking
down.
ball called just a bit low. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
And
I got
that's
3-2.
low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there.
Out.
On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
And there he goes towards second. Line to the right side. In there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Digging in, Darren Lincoln. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Lincoln.
Here it comes, 0-2. Slow little roller to third. Up. And there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Jalen Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Miller.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Knocked him up over toward the left side of the infield. Big Daddy is there, and the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Giants 9 and the Diamondbacks 5. Now at the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy, and the pitch.
Big Daddy.
Diaz has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Let it fly right here.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Your attention, please. Hitting for the National Leaguers, number 1, Octavio, Big Daddy.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The American League hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Blake Snell is credited with the win. We are under the lights this evening. Dinelson Lamet gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off 2-2 now. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Settling in now, Octavio, Big Daddy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard liner to center field. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
It's a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Next to the plate for the Padres, Taylor Trammell. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drop down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes here to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Octavio, Big Daddy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping up now, J.P. Crawford.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed. Ready for another chance. Octavio, Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Octavio.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with two runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
The first baseman.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, two gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The San Diego Padres led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this 4-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. The Friars are looking to collect their 8th win in a row. Digging in now, Octavio, Big Daddy. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Leading off the inning, Octavio, Big Daddy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8th ball now, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit.
Coming to the plate now, Octavio, Big Daddy. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to the right. Hosmer has it.
Come on, get here, get here, get here.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready once again, Octavio, Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he misses 2-1.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh? Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Striding in, Octavio, Big Daddy, and their runners at the corners now.
Big Daddy.
Here we go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Nice side.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Hey, right guy, right spot. No one better up there.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hey, I need you right here now.
Here's the 2-0.
Aye.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And the runner back in standing. 3 runs already home here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
In now, J.P. Crawford, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Here's a pop-up now. Hosmer is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Taylor Trammell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Taylor Trammell.
On the ground to third. He's got it. There's one.
He's out.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Octavio, Big Daddy, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Off the plate.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
No,
2-1.
Boy, good lead.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Make something happen for us. Need you.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. He's set. The 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
JP Crawford.
That's popped up. Scope into shallow center. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 9 men.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Arizona Diamondbacks. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mackenzie Gore, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
1-1.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Now in the box, Octavio, Big Daddy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Slater at second with 2 down. And he misses with it, 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Ready with the 1-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as decided. Now at the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. 2-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he'll reach base with one out here in the fourth. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. There goes the runner. Cue shot here out towards short. And that's the second out. Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now at the plate, Octavio, Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Octavio,
Hangs it, you bang it, kid.
Big
Here you
Daddy.
go.
He's set and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Let's go, kid.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Let's fly. Let's go.
Now
right
a throw over, and the runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1
Hey,
and 2.
he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings.
Hey, get a
no
good
one's
one up
getting
there,
the
huh?
front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Slow roller down the 3rd baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Has a look, now the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Manny Machado, 0 for 2 from him so far in this. Hard hit at 3rd. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Octavio, Big Daddy, he'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 9.
Hot shot to 3rd and handled for the 1st out. And in steps Manny Machado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The ground to 3rd. Scooped up. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around.
The
It
final
took
lineup.
that great...